Jai Shri Krishna, friends. Today we will discuss the things which are helpful in predictive astrology and which basically comprises of the 5 levels. The first level is the significators of houses. Second, we will deal with sign or rashis, which starts from Aries to Pisces. Then we will discuss within signs which covers a span of 30 degree. There are 3 nakshatras, and each nakshatra covers 13 degree 20 minute span. Then fourthly, there is Navamsha. If we dwell deeper into these nakshatras, then we delve into Navamsha, and each nakshatra is divided into 4 padas, and each pada covers an arc of 3 degree 20 minutes. Fifth, about the planets itself in the houses. So the blend of all these things will determine the course of your predictive astrology, and you will become you will be able to give good predictions of the planets posited in the house or when that results will be fructified. So first of all, we will start with the signification of the houses. As you know, there are 12 houses. So each houses has some particular significators, and they have different names. So first, I will discuss about the first house. According to Maharshi Parashara, the name given to the first house or the ascendant is known as Lagna, Hora, Kalya, Deha. Deha means body. Udaya means rising sign. Rupa means your face, your personality traits. Shirsha, head. Vartaman, present. The present, your present life, your present karmas, your present inclinations towards work or towards life is also determined by the first house. And the Janma. These are the names given to the first house. Then I'm very briefly, or rather going deeper into this subject, I will touch the significators determined by the first house. The first house determines the body, limbs, happiness, unhappiness, old age, knowledge, birthplace, fame, dreams, strength, dignity, political life, longevity, peace, age, hair, appearance, self-respect, livelihood, gambling for others, stigma, honor, skin, sleep, wisdom, health, nature to insult and to avenge. These are also determined by the first houses. Freedom for all ill health, nature to renounce, ability to do work, endeavoring to preserve livestock. In these days, most of the peoples don't go for the livestock, but it deals with the wealth you have. Loss of decency, defamation from one's own kinsmen or persons of the same caste. So these are the significators which determines the first house. You will ask how they will be applied in predictive astrology. So if there are good planets or benefic planets in the first house, or good sign is rising on the first house, then you will be happy, you have a good body, you have a good limbs, and you are not susceptible for jealousy or to avenge. So these are the things how you utilize these significators while giving predictions. Most of the times, let me share a secret with you. Most of the times, the astrologers just look at the ascendant or the first house, and by seeing the planets there in the first house, or if it's vacant, then they will see the sign, or then they will go to the Navamsha, then they will go to this Navamsha of the first house, then they will see which nakshatra was there in the when the Lagna was rising. So they give 50 to 60% of their predictions just looking at this ascendant, because that determines the personality traits of the person. So if you learn, or if you just put these things into your blood, the significator which I have told you today, then you will become a very good predictor about the personality traits of the person. Today, we will not move very further in a very hard manner, but we will take second house, and then we will discuss about the names given to second house, and the traits which signifies the second house. The second house deals with Vitta. Vitta means wealth, Vidya, learning, Swa, Anapana, that is riches, food and drinks, Bhukti, that is eating, the right eye for male and left eye for female, face, letter or document, that is your Patrika, speech, Vak Shakti, Kutumba means your family, and now I will touch the significators which are judged from the second houses. Second house determines our speech, wealth. There are two types of wealth. One is the cash in your hand, and another one is which is a fixed amount of money, which are either in the forms of in your savings or current account balances, or your shares which you purchased, or fixed wealth. So second house determines with the fixed wealth, that is not deal with the liquidated money. So third is the faith in the sacred text. It's also determined by the second house. Maintaining others, take care of others people's nails, enjoyment of pleasures, these are determined by the second house. Truth and falsehood, tongue, eyes, clothes, and very important, diamond, copper and precious stones, these are also determined by the second house. Pearl, determination or control. Some people have they have great determination that they will not take liquor, or they will not go for non-veggies. So it's also determined by the second house. Artificial products, family, sale and purchase, soft speech, generous or charitable nature, efforts to acquire money, helping others, friends, splendor or grace, miserliness in giving money. A person will be frugal or miser. It's also determined by the second house. Great eloquence, learning, gold, fine silver, corn, humility, nose, firmness or steadiness of mind. That is what I have discussed about this determination part. Close followers or neighbors, which are very closer to you. This is a term called kutumba. So these are your close proximity, the people who lives in your close proximity. Following the rules of going and arriving, and powerful or prosperous living. These are the significators which are judged from the houses. Now you will ask, I have told you so many things about of the second house. How they will be used in the chart when you saw a particular chart. So there are two traits or two sides of a coin. Similarly, with respect to each houses, there are positive and negative traits. So which traits will fructify is determined on four levels, which I have told you. First, we will see the signs placed in the house or Rashi's placed in the house. Then we will see which planet is residing in the house. Then we see which nakshatra pada was there in the second house. And then we'll see which namamsha was rising in that particular house. So these things determines the positive or negative traits of the house. And one more thing, in astrology there is no negation of things. Everything will give its results, whether it is positive or negative. So it's very simple. All you have to just remember these things, and there is no need to mug up or cram these things, because everything is very fundamental. All you have to do is just to listen these videos, or just note it down on a sheet of paper and glance at it in the morning or in the evening when you go to sleep, and within 2 to 3 days the things will pop up in your mind. They will come as natural to you. There is no need to mug up the things. All you do have to is just listen these videos and then go through these significators like you go through the novels. There's no need to put text pressure on your mind. Just simple, go through these significators. All of it within a passage of 2 to 3 days, they will be imbibed in your brain. So this we have discussed today. So this is for today. Jai Shri Krishna.